is mine too. When? Now? It's mine already. Now? Surely not the sky and the stars too. That's generous. Maybe a little too generous. What are you thinking about?
Music?
How can you think about music? You either hear it or you don't.
I hear it then.
I read a book today.
How did you?
It was interesting. Don't you want to know which book I read?
Of course, of course.
It had all these stories about people, about how some come out well and the others not so well.
And you love this book?
Yes, I think.
Why?
Because it's nice to see if there are people who wrote books. Agree or disagree with what you think.
I think you should stop reading books and make up thoughts on your own.
Yes, I do make my own thoughts.
I know you do. And I love that you love your books. Don't get me wrong here. I wrote a song for you today.
Let me hear it.
It has way too many parts.
Come, let's go to the water.
Wait. Remember this melody?
I'm bad at remembering melodies. Why can't you remember them?
I already have 11 others in my head right now. Making for a total of 12. Do you have it?
I think so.
Let's hear it then.
Is that right?
Pretty good. But I think we'll need to practice a bit. Let's clap it out.
Is that better?
We'll practice.
Let's go. When did it bring you the rest of the song?
Whenever I get 12 instruments,
Where did you get 12 instruments?
I am going to make each strand of your hair into an instrument. Your hair will stand on end and play my music. And it will become a hair orchestra. And it will fly you into the sky.
Orpheus, I don't think I want to be an instrument.
Why?
Because after the song ends, I'll fall down.
That's true. But imagine, your music will move the clouds so much that they will swell with water and become heavy. And then you will sit on one and gently fall to the ground. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, it's settled then.
What?
That your hair will be my orchestra and that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
But how will you remember?
That I love you. That's easy. I can't help it.
I better be sure. I better tie a string around your finger just to remind you.
Is there a string at the ocean?
No, it's in my pocket. I always keep a string in my pocket in case I come upon a broken instrument. Give me your hand. No, that hand. Is this too tight?
No, it's okay. Orpheus, that's a very particular finger.
Yes.
And you're aware of this.
Yes.
How aware?
Very good.
Orpheus, are we? Yes, I think.
You think so?
I mean, yes, I wasn't thinking just yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, God.
May our lives be full of music. You still have my melody?
Yes, I think so. It's right. What is it?
Music? Just kidding. I'm thinking about how much I love you. And music.
Listen, let's go in the water and I'll race you.
I'll race you.
I'll
I'll
race
race
you.
you.
I'll race you.
I'll race you.
Dear Eurydice, a letter for you on your wedding day. I do not know Orpheus, but I understand he's a serious young man. And I've been told he's a musician. If I were ever given a chance to speak at your wedding, I would probably start with one or two jokes and then add some words of advice. I would say, cultivate the fine art of dancing and small talk. And make sure you have the companionship and respect of dogs. But do remember to switch off the lights. But the most important thing is to help others. Is to give yourself to others, for that's the ultimate satisfaction in life. To love, to honor, and to help others. Things for me down here are, in the underworld are, just the same. The atmosphere here smells. And there's a high-pitched, shrilled noise like a tea kettle boiling with hot water. And no one is bothered by it. Otherwise it's fine. People still socialize, still go to work. Just like at home. Also I'm one of those few dead people who still know how to read and write. But shh, it's our secret. Don't let it out to anyone, or they'll put me into the river again. I will write to you. I don't know how I will get the letter across to you, but I will write. Love, your father.
I hate parties. And a wedding party is the biggest party of them all. All the guests have arrived and Orpheus is taking a shower. He's always taking a shower when guests arrive so that he doesn't have to. Then I have to make them. You know, I always thought a wedding is for fathers and daughters. The mothers all dress up, they try to look like young women. But a wedding is for a father and a daughter. They stop being married to each other then. And I always thought that you were interesting people at my wedding.
Oh, are you a homeless person? Well, I'm on my way to a party with really interesting people. Would you like to join me?
I just left my own party.
You were giving a party and you just left?
I was thirsty.
You must be a really interesting person to leave your own party like that.
Thank you.
You mustn't care at all what other people think of you. I said that's a mark of a really interesting person, don't you?
I guess.
So would you like to join me at this interesting affair?
No. I just got married recently.
Oh. I guess many people do that.
Lots of people do.
So what's your name?
Eurydice.
Eurydice.
I
Oh, goodbye. Dear Eurydice,
Stop the music.
Yes, I feel a little warm. Are you warm?
I'm alright.
Listen, I'll go get a drink of water and come back.
Don't go.
I'll be right back.
You promise?
I do.
I can't stand to let you go out of my sight today.
Silly folks. Oh, you're still here?
yes, I had a letter delivered to me addressed to Eurydice, that's you, from your father.
That's not possible.
He wrote down some thoughts for your wedding day.
Let me see that.
Oh, I left it at home. It was delivered to my elegant high-rise apartment. My mistake.
Why didn't you say so before?
That is not a hurry.
A letter from my father.
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
I knew he'd send something for my wedding day.
Well, it won't be a moment. I live right around the block. By the way, that's a interesting dress you're wearing.
Eurydice? Eurydice?
Voila!
You're very high up.
Yes, I am.
I feel a little faint.
Oh, it'll pass.
Listen, have you ever thought of installing an elevator?
I like stairs. I find the architecture very interesting, don't you?
I guess. So where's this letter?
But isn't this an interesting building?
I thought you were having a party. I don't see anyone.
I like to do things quietly with a few interesting people. By the way, would you like some champagne?
Maybe some water.
Water it is. Make yourself comfortable.
Can't stay long. Ooh, I can see my wedding from here. Look at all those dancing little people. They look so tiny. And there's Orpheus. He's not dancing.
So who's this man that you're marrying?
His name is Orpheus.
Orpheus. That's a very interesting name. I've heard it before.
Maybe you've heard of him. He is very famous, you know.
I can't hear you.
So this letter, was it delivered here today?
Yes.
By post?
Yes. It was very mysterious. Voila. No? Okay. So, Eurydice, tell me, could you name one person you find interesting?
Why?
Just making conversation.
Right. All the interesting people I know are either dead or they speak French.
I don't speak French, Eurydice.
Listen, I have to go now. There's no letter, is there?
Of course there's a letter. It's right here. Eurydice, I'm not interesting, but I'm strong. You can teach me to be interesting. I'll listen. Orpheus, he's too busy listening to his own thoughts. He has his head filled with music. You try to pluck the music out and it bites you. I bet you had an interesting thought today, for instance. I bet you're always having them. The way you tilt your head to the side and listen.
Listen, I have to go and meet my husband.
You're free to go whenever you want.
I know. I think I'll go now, in fact. I don't see any letter.
Wait, Eurydice, don't go. I love you.
Oh, no.
Eurydice, you need a man with broad shoulders like me. Orpheus has these long fingers which tremble to pet a bull or to pluck a bee from a hive.
How do you know about my husband's fingers?
You need a man whose big arms around your little shoulders can lead you through a crowd. A man who will open doors for you at parties. My lips were meant to kiss your eyes, Eurydice, that's obvious.
Close your eyes. Goodbye then.
Wait, Eurydice, those are 600 stairs!
Orpheus!
Eurydice!
We are a chorus of stones. I am a little stone.
I am a big stone.
I'm a loud stone. We are all three stones. We live in the land of the dead with the dead people.
Eurydice was a great musician. Orpheus was his wife.
Orpheus was a great musician. Eurydice was his wife. She died. And then he played the saddest music. Even we, the stones, cried when we heard it. Oh, look! She's coming into the land of the dead now. Oh,
Oh,
oh. We might say, were Eurydice? But stones don't feel bad for dead people. Eurydice wants to speak to you. Pores of your face opened up and talked.
maybe something like if, like Potato was sleeping somewhere in the dirt.
Oh, look! Pretend that you understand her. Or she'll be embarrassed.
Yeah, try pretending for a moment that you actually understand the language of these stones.
Listen to her the way you would listen to your own daughter if she died too young.
There was a roar and a coldness. My husband was with me. What was my husband's name? My husband's name, do you know it? How strange, I don't remember. It was horrible to see his face when I died. His eyes were like two blackbirds and they flew right at me. I said, no, go back, he needs you in order to see. After I got through the cold, they made me swim in a river. And I forgot his name. I forgot all the names. I know his name starts with my mouth shaped like a ball of twine. Then they took me to this little boat. I only just fit inside. I looked at the oars and I wanted to cry. I tried to cry, but I just drooled a little. I'll try now. What happiness it would be to cry. I was not lonely. I was just alone with myself, begging myself not to leave my body. But I was leaving my body. Goodbye, hair, I said. It inclined itself towards me, tilted itself as if nodding towards me. How to say goodbye to yourself? Train?
The station looks like a train, but it's not a train.
This train has wheels, which are not really wheels.
There is the opposite of a wheel, and the opposite of smoke, and the opposite of a train.
I think I'm waiting for someone to come and meet me here.
Eurydice,
Oh, at last, a porter to meet me. You happen to know where the bank is. I've only just arrived. I have no money. I need to visit the bank and exchange my money at the bureau to change. I didn't get any traveler's check. In fact, I didn't get anything. I left in such a hurry, they didn't let me pack a suitcase. This suitcase has no clothes in it, it's empty. I suppose that's funny. Well, haha, maybe I can buy some new clothes here. Oh, and I would love a bath.
Eurydice,
What's that language you're speaking? It's giving me the tingles. Sit again.
Eurydice,
It's like a fruit. Again.
Eurydice, I'm your father.
Eurydice, I'm your father. I suppose it's funny, but you remind me of something, but I can't understand the word that you're saying.
Your father?
Shut up, shut up! She doesn't understand you. She's dead now too. You have to speak in the language of stones.
You are dead now. I'm dead too.
Yes, I'd like a reservation at the fancy hotel.
When you were alive, I was your father.
Father is not a word that dead people understand.
When you were alive, I was your tree.
My tree? Like the one in the backyard.
Yes.
Oh, I used to sit in the shade all day. Shade. We have a problem here. Is there any entertainment at the fancy hotel? Any of those dancing ladies with the big fans?
Eurydice, I chose that name for you. Your mother, she chose the name for all your brothers and sisters. But I chose for you the name, Eurydice.
Be careful, sir.
Eurydice, I want you to remember your name. But these stones, they tell me, if you remember the names, they make you remember.
We told you how it works.
It was raining heavily one night, and I was sitting and watching those raindrops, and through them I decoded the letters of your name. I remember E, like the elephant; U, like the umbrella; R, like radius, digging the black nose through the snow; and Y, yellow; D, dog, dig, daughter, day. Time's trying to ponder into my head, like hours of week, day.
The tree talks so beautifully.
Don't listen!
I feel hungry all of a sudden. Where's that porter who met me at the entrance?
So, here I am.
I'd like a continental breakfast, please. Some toast, butter, eggs, oh, and jam. And would you please take my bag to my room?
But there are no rooms here.
How do people sleep there?
People don't sleep here.
Oh, I must say I'm disappointed. I have had such a long, tiring day. First they made me sit in a boat, and then I was on an elevator that didn't stop raining, and then I was on the train. And I was really hoping to meet somebody.
Don't cry, don't cry!
I don't know where I am, and there are all these stones, and they are horrible, and I hate them. I want a bath. I want to go to my room.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll take your luggage to your room.
There are no rooms!
Dear Eurydice, I miss you. No, that's not right. Dear Eurydice, a symphony for 12 instruments. Love, Orpheus. dear Eurydice, I love you and I'm going to find you. I play the saddest music now that you're gone. You know I hate writing letters. I'll give this letter to a worm and I hope it finds you. Love, Orpheus.
Did you receive my letters?
You wrote me letters?
Every day.
What did they say?
Nothing much. The usual stuff.
Tell me the names of my mother, brothers, and sisters.
I don't think that's a good idea. It will make you sad.
But I want to know.
It's a long time to be sad.
Oh, I'd rather be sad.
Being sad is not allowed. Act like a stone.
Teach me another word, mother.
Ostracize.
What does it mean?
It's a Greek word. So the Greeks, they used to banish people. And when they do that, they used to write their names in white piece of pottery called ostropy.
Ostrich. Another word.
Very pathetic. It means to walk slowly in matters of great importance. In Betty,
Very pathetic. A learned fool. Wandering in the snow. Teach me another word.
defunct.
Defunct.
Yes, it means to die. No? Abruptly.
There was always something I wanted to ask you. It was either a story, someone's name. Can't remember.
That's all right. We have plenty of time here. You can always wait. Excuse me, miss. There's a letter for you.
Letter?
Yes. It's addressed to you. Eurydice.
It has dirt on it.
Excuse me, miss. Do you want me to help you read the letter?
Do you read the letter?
Well, standing on top of it is not going to help you anything. It says, Dear Eurydice, I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you. It's like the tree.
Tall.
Yes.
Green.
Huh?
Is it like sitting in the shade?
Yes, it's like sitting in the shade in a spring afternoon.
Go on.
It says, I'm going to find you. I play the saddest music. Music.
What is music?
Music's like, music? Okay, I'll continue. You know, I hate writing letters. I'll give this letter to a worm. I hope he finds it. Love, Orpheus.
Orpheus.
Yes, Orpheus.
That word. It's like I can't read it. Orpheus. Orpheus. That's my husband's name.
Dear Eurydice, I woke up this morning and the window frightened me. And I thought, Eurydice is dead. But then I thought, who is Eurydice? The whole room started to float. And I thought, what are people? Then my bedclothes. They smiled at me with a crooked green mouth, and I thought, who am I? It scares me, Eurydice. Please come back. Love, Orpheus.
Father, tell me another story of when you were little.
Oh, let's see. There was this one time, I was doing my first recital. It got rhythm. It was on the piano. It was in the auditorium. And I was shit scared. I ran to the bathroom and I hid myself there.
What happened then?
Oh, what else? Your grandmother came, pulled me by the ears, gave me one tight slap, and then made me apologize in front of everyone in the auditorium. But what to do? I never played the piano after that, but I still remember some of the chords.
Let's hear it then. Do you remember the words?
Let's see.
What is that noise? Stop singing.
I'm sorry, I can't carry a tune, not a very good singer.
It's alright. Even I don't know how to sing them.
Stop singing and go to work.
Dear Eurydice, they say that you forget everything when you go to the underworld. I wonder if you miss reading your books. I wonder if you can even read. Love, Orpheus.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I'm Lord of the Underworld.
Very funny.
It's true, I am.
Do it.
I can do chill up in your bones. Close your eyes. Say out. See?
What do you want?
You're pretty.
I'm pretty dead.
You're pretty.
You're a little.
So what? I grow downwards like a turnip.
What do you want?
I'm comfortable.
Comfortable?
Are you not itchy? That's good. Sometimes I guess get itchy and then I scratch them.
I'm not.
What's all this string?
It's my room.
Rooms are not allowed. Tell her.
Rooms are not allowed.
Who made this for you?
My father made this.
Fathers are not allowed either. We'll have to dip you in the river again. Make sure you're nice and dumb.
No, please don't dip me in the river.
That's it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm growing, I'm growing. Can't you see I'm growing?
What is this? What are you? Are you a thing? Are you a person? Talk to me. Talk. Talk to me. Say something. I hate you.
or not to be? That is the question.
Orpheus never liked words. He always had his music. I would always ask him, what are you thinking about, Orpheus? And he'd say, music. But I wanted to talk to him about my notions. I had a whole philosophical system thought out. It involved planets. Orpheus always used to say, the mind is like a slide rule, and the words overlap around everything. Show me your body, he used to say. That only meant one thing. Two or three things, but one thing.
Eurydice, before I go down there, I won't practice my music. Some say practice, but practice is a word invented by cowards. The animals don't have a word for practice. A gazelle does not run for practice. He runs because he's scared or he's hungry. A bird doesn't sing for practice. She sings because she's happy or sad. So I say, store it up. The music sounds better in my head than it does in the world. When songs are pressing against my throat, then, only then I will go down and sing for the devils, and they will cry through their parched throats. Eurydice, don't kiss a dead man. Their lips look red and tempting, but you put your tongue in their mouths and it tastes like oatmeal. I know how much you hate oatmeal. I am going the way of death. Here is my plan. Tonight, when I go to bed, I will turn off the light and put a straw in my mouth. When I fall asleep, I will crawl through the straw, and my breath will push me like a great wind, and I will shout your name, and I will arrive. I've consulted everyone, the footstools, the almanacs, the architects, and everyone agrees. Wait for me, Eurydice. Love, Orpheus.
I got a letter from Orpheus today.
What happened? You sound serious. Is something wrong?
No, he says he's going to come find me.
How?
He will sing.
Sing?
Someone's knocking.
Who's it?
Who is it? No one knocks at the door of the dead.
You are my love. Why Eurydice?
Who are you?
I'm Orpheus.
How do you know your name? Did you not forget? You mustn't have come through the elevator, did you? I am the Lord of the Underworld.
Okay. Did you like my music?
I like happy songs with a nice beat. Oh. You have come for Eurydice.
Yes.
And you thought singing would get you through the gates of hell?
Look, mister, I want my wife.
You have to do more than just sing for that.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Turn around. Look straight ahead. Your wife just might follow you. We make it really nice here so people want to stay. Look straight ahead. She will walk, you walk home, she will walk behind you. If you turn around, look at her. Whoop, she's gone.
So I can't look back at her.
No. Not
Why?
at all. Look straight ahead.
Why?
Because.
Because.
Do you understand?
So I just look straight ahead.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's easy.
Good.
Father, that's obvious. I hear him at the gates. He's come to take me.
Are you sure? You want to go with him?
Yes, of course. But you'll be lonely here, won't you?
No. No. You should go with him. I mean, you'll have grandchildren with him. And then you are coming to meet me here.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'll take it to him. Come.
Now?
It's for the best.
I should be hearing wedding music.
It started. Is that him?
Yes, I think so.
His shoulders aren't very broad. Can he take care of you? Listen, let me tell you something. It's very important. When you go up to him, make sure he doesn't look back at you or call out your name. For if he does, you will die a second death. So walk quietly. Don't cry out loud.
My father. I think I'll come back to you. I seem to keep marrying.
But make sure they don't dip you for long in the river. Hold on your breath.
I look for a tree.
I'll keep writing you letters.
Where will I find them?
I don't know, but I'll figure out a way. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, come back.
You can't go back now, Eurydice. Face forward. Keep walking.
I'm afraid.
Your husband is waiting for you, Eurydice.
That's not obvious. That's a stranger.
Go on, it's him.
I want to go home. I want my father.
You're all grown up now, Eurydice. You have a husband.
Turn around. Why?
Because
That's a stupid reason.
Orpheus braved the gates of hellfire. He played the saddest music. Even we, the stones, cried when we heard it.
That's Orpheus?
Yes, that's him.
Where's his music?
It's in your head.
Orpheus?
You startled me.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't know.
You always slap your hands on the third beat.
I could never spell the
You
word.
could never wait for the fourth.
Such a difficult word to
Your
spell.
sense of rhythm, it
R-Y.
was always off.
Yeah, there's an H in the middle.
Sense of rhythm. I told you to clap on the downbeat. No, the downbeat. It's dangerous. It's dangerous not to have a sense of rhythm. You lose things when you can't keep even a simple beat. Why did you have to call out my name, Eurydice?
I'm sorry.
I know we used to have a fight. It all seems so silly now. If
Ifs and buts for pots and pans, there'd be no need for fingers.
why?
Ifs and buts for pots and pans, there'd be no need for fingers. I see the gates. The stones look happy to see me.
Don't look. Don't
The
look.
happiest I've ever seen them.
Remember all the things that we did.
Everything is so great.
We went ice skating.
Like our house was great.
I wore that red sweater.
Like dogs, we had 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 fish, and 2
at me. Eurydice, we've known each other for centuries. I want to reminisce. Remember when you wanted your name in a song? I wrote your name in a song. When I was singing my music at the gates of hell, I was shouting your name over and over and over again. Eurydice! Eurydice!
Finally.
Some peace and quiet, just like the old days.
There are no conversations and no music.
How about that?
With Eurydice gone, it's like a second death for me.
Oh, please, sir.
We're tired.
You don't understand the pain, the love a father has for his daughter.
Love. Love is a big funny word.
And dead people can be seen, but they should definitely not be heard.
How is it possible? How is it possible for someone to remember to forget? It's difficult.
It's not difficult. We told you how it works. Dip yourself in the river.
Please dip yourself in that river.
Dip yourself in that river.
I need directions.
That's ridiculous.
There are no directions.
I remember. I need to walk down the hill. To the right, I'll find a tree which is good for nothing. There'll be a road. Watch for the traffic. Take off my shoes. There'll be catfish sleeping in the mud. And there'll be the river. I have to take off my pants. Keep my leg to the river. And swim.
What happened to my room? What happened to my room? Answer me.
It is none of our business.
What are you doing here? You should have been with your husband, lady.
Out there.
Where's my father? Why is he sleeping? Listen, I've come back.
He can't hear you. It's too late.
What are you talking about? Your father dipped himself in the river. My father did not dip himself in the river.
He did. We saw him. He wanted some peace and quiet.
No, he did not. Listen, I've come back. I'll teach you the words. And then we'll know each other again, okay? We'll begin with my name. Eurydice. E-U-R-Y.
He can't hear you. He can't see you. He can't remember you.
I've hated you. I've always hated you. I'll tell you a story.
He can't hear you.
He can't see you.
He can't remember you. Try speaking in the language of the stones. It's a very quiet language. Like if the pores in your face opened up and wanted to talk.
Stone, rock, stone.
Didn't you already mourn for your father, young lady? Some things are left well enough alone.
And to mourn twice, it's excessive.
To mourn 3 times is a sin. Life is like a good meal.
And only gluttons ask for more food after finishing their first helping.
Learn to be moderate.
It's weird for us to see dead people morbid.
We can't watch it. We can't see it.
You make us uncomfortable, lady.
Don't cry, don't cry.
Learn the art of keeping busy. It's hard to keep busy when you're dead.
It is not hard. We keep busy and we like it.
We are
busy, busy, busy stones.
Watch us work, keeping still and keeping quiet.
It's hard work to be a stone. No time to cry. No, no, no.
Shut up, I hate you. I have always hated you. Go on, hit us.
You hurt your fist.
You'll
be my bride.
I told you you're too young.
I have grown.
Sweetheart,
I'm ready to be a man now. I'm ready to be a man.
please leave me alone.
I'll have them prepare the satins and the silks. I'm ready to be a man now. I've made my choice.
Can I have a moment to prepare myself?
Don't be long. The wedding songs are being written. They're very quiet. Inaudible, you may say. A dirt-filled orchestra for my bride. Don't trouble the song with music, I tell them. A song is like two dead bodies rubbing together under a blanket to keep warm. Ha 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 ha.
Well. You better prepare yourself.
I have nothing to prepare.
You'd better comb your hair. You'd better find a way.
I don't need a wheel, I need a pen.
Pens are forbidden here.
Then I need a pencil.
Pencils too.
Then I'll dip you in that river.
Too late.
There has to be a pen there, just, of course, a pen. Dear Orpheus, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I was afraid. I'm not worthy of you. But I still love you, I think. Don't try to find me again. You would be very lonely if you listen. I meant you to be happy. I want you to marry again. I'm going to write instructions for your next wife. To my husband's next wife. Be gentle. Be sure to comb his hair when it's wet and his beard too. Do not fail to notice that his face flushes pink like a bride's when you kiss him. Give him lots to eat. He forgets to eat and he gets black. When he's sad, kiss his little forehead and I'll thank him. Because he's a young prince and his crown falls around his ears. I'll give this letter